Well, it is a danger we all face on the road, distracted drivers. Watch how fast this accident you just saw happen on a road in Louisiana, all because the driver was on the phone. This is a real traffic accident.
Sarah Beth Abbott from the Red Duke Trauma Institute at Memorial Hermann and Josh Zuber with AAA Texas are here to explain the dangers behind distracted driving, how we can all shift the trend. I mean, obviously, we know it's unsafe to use our devices and do a million other things in the car. Let's talk about just how big an issue this is right here in Houston, Texas.
Houston is one of the worst, unfortunately. Time and time again, studies after studies have just shown that Houston has a huge distracted driving problem.
And we know that because of the deaths and the injuries that are happening every day on our roadways.
Yes. Absolutely.
As a matter of fact, the latest tech statistics show that basically 1 in 5 crashes is because of distracted driving. And those are the crashes that are reported as distracted driving, right? It's a very underreported problem.
And let's face it, we've all done it. We've all gotten too close saying, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Put the phone down. I mean, there are tips to be able to disconnect. When we get in the car, the phone shouldn't be here. It shouldn't be on your hand, on the steering wheel at the same time. I've seen that multiple times. You're saying move the device away from the driver's seat.
Yeah, and it's not just the phone. I mean, it's conversations you're having in the car, you're eating in the car, you're putting on makeup. I mean, you're playing with the radio, trying to find your playlist. I mean, there's multiple distractions that are in the vehicle, and it's not just the phone. It's different levels.
Exactly, yeah, and that's the thing is that really one of the messages we're trying to get out is right here on your table. It's some of the swag we're going to be giving away. We're going to be talking about our walk to end distracted driving. It's don't drive intoxicated, don't drive intoxicated. AAA Texas, we're trying to raise the stigma of distracted driving to the same level as drunken driving because the consequences can be the same, and that's serious injury or death.
Well, and those, I mean, that is the proof right there because so many people are dying on our roadways. That's the proof that we have that there is a massive problem. So Memorial Hermann Life Flight partners with AAA Texas to try to put an end to this, to reduce these numbers. And let's talk a little bit about some of the tangible ways we can all not only get the word out, but how we can be safer ourselves on the roadways.
So we can be good drivers. We can pay 100% attention to the road when we're driving. Unfortunately, we have well, fortunately, should I say, we have a lot of community partners in our area. AAA Texas is one of them. We've also partnered with Safe to Save, which is an app that you can download that rewards safe driving behaviors. We have a teen driver safety program that we talk to the teens and the parents about safe driving and give them the tools to be a safe driver.
And we're looking at a few of those tips that are on the screen now. So I know, Josh,
I mean, it's so simple. Just put it away, right? Put it out of sight, put it out of mind, put it in your glove compartment, put it in the back seat, put it on silent. You know, in Texas, it is illegal to text and drive. That is, in fact, the state law. But it's actually still legal to use your navigation system to fiddle with your phone for selecting music, right? So when you're going to use the navigation device on your phone, know before you go, or the infotainment system. If you really have this urgent text or this really important phone call to make, go ahead and pull over, right? It's not worth risking your life or someone else's getting into a crash just because you're texting somebody or making a phone call. If you've got a passenger in the car, go ahead and ask for help. Ask that passenger to go ahead and take some dictation for you, if you will. And of course, everyone should prevent being intoxicated. So go ahead and just make sure you learn all of these very important tips by heading on over to AAA.com/don't drive distracted. There you'll find our PSA as well as these tips and so much more.
And let's talk about the swag that's on the table because everybody loves this. And this is basically in connection with the Walk to End Distracted Driving. And let's talk about that event coming up.
Yeah, so we are hosting, AAA Texas is hosting a Walk to End Distracted Driving, the first one ever in Texas. And we hope to have a lot of partners and the public out to really rally against the issue. And so we have, Josh, you want to?
Yeah, that's right. The Walk to End Distracted Driving, you saw some of the video there. That's actually the walk that we had, our inaugural walk in Los Angeles. We're going to do it again in LA and through several markets throughout the country. We've had them in Pittsburgh and in Montgomery, Alabama, for example. And for here in Houston, we're going to have it on Sunday, September 29th. It's going to be from 8 to 11 a.m. at the Minute man-made ballpark right there at the Diamond parking lot south. Parking is going to be free in the Astros controlled lots A, B, and C. All we ask is that you register ahead of time. AAA.com/walk, completely free. We're going to have a lot of different swag that we're going to be giving out. You see it right here on the table. We've got a goodie bag we're going to be giving out, as well as some chill towels for the first 500 folks. Same thing goes for the hats as well as the t-shirts. And we're going to be giving away some prizes as well. One of them right here on the table, we're going to be giving away some emergency roadside service bags with all kinds of goodies in case you find yourself in an emergency on the road, as well as we're going to be giving away a 55-inch TV,
nice.
2-night stay at a Walt Disney World resort, as well as some Visa gift cards. So a lot of great prizes we're going to be giving out, swag, as well as just a great message to get out to the community, which is, of course, don't drive intoxicated, don't drive intoxicated.
And we can all heed the message for sure. Sarah and Josh, thank you so much for coming in today. Great information. By the way, to register for the AAA Texas Walk to End Distracted Driving, or to learn about other ways to reduce your distractions while driving, visit memorialhermann.org/driving change. There you can also take a pledge to help turn the trend.